The Royal Netherlands Army has officially condemned its entire fleet of Fennek SWP air defense vehicles to early retirement, declaring them completely indefensible against modern threats. By excluding all 18 units from the €500 million midlife update program, Dutch military planners have effectively left these multi-million-dollar armored platforms utterly exposed and combat obsolete. Will this shocking decision leave NATO mobile units utterly defenseless, or is it a calculated sacrifice to pave the way for next-generation firepower? In June 2023, the Dutch Ministry of Defense initiated a sweeping overhaul of its joint ground-based air defense command. This strategic shift came after battlefield observations from the ongoing conflict in Eastern Europe exposed critical vulnerabilities in light, short-range air defense platforms. Built on a 4x4 armored chassis with a gross vehicle weight of just 12,000 kilograms, the Fennek SWP was originally designed for stealth reconnaissance and quick-hit engagements, using 4 ready-to-fire FIM92 Stinger missiles. However, leading global defense analysts argue that modern high-density drone warfare has rendered these lightweight vehicles nearly useless. With no onboard 360-degree search radar, the Fennek SWP relies entirely on external target data and electro-optical sensors. On paper, their only tactical salvation against low-flying swarm drones would be a complete structural overhaul. But with its chassis already operating at maximum payload capacity, integrating heavy active electronically scanned array radars and electronic warfare suites is mechanically impossible. Furthermore, engaging $300 loitering munitions with a single Stinger missile costing over $150,000 represents an unsustainable economic collapse on the modern battlefield. By early 2024, military officials confirmed that all 18 Fennek SWP units would be phased out completely, rather than upgraded. Before we go on, do you think light air defense vehicles still have a place on the modern battlefield? Subscribe now and tell me where you are watching from. To fully understand why this retirement is so drastic, we must look at the golden era of the Fennek SWP. First introduced into service between 2003 and 2009, this specialized 4x4 vehicle was designed to solve a specific tactical problem for the Royal Netherlands Army. During the post-Cold War era, military doctrine prioritized rapid deployment, high mobility, and low observational signatures for asymmetric warfare operations. The Fennek platform excelled at these exact requirements. Engineered through a joint venture between Cross-Maffei-Wegmann and Dutch Defense Vehicle Systems, the Fennek SWP was built from the ground up for stealth. Powered by a rear-mounted Deutz BF4M 20,124 diesel engine, producing 179 horsepower, it possessed an extremely low acoustic and thermal signature. Its total combat weight of 12,000 kilograms allowed it to travel at speeds up to 115 kilometers per hour on paved roads, with an operational range exceeding 800 kilometers. The primary defense system mounted on the vehicle was the pedestal-mounted air defense system, known as PMADS, developed by ACSV. This automated turret housed 4 ready-to-fire FIM92 Stinger missiles, capable of engaging low-flying aerial targets up to a maximum range of 5.5 kilometers and an altitude ceiling of 3,800 meters. With a crew of just 3 personnel, the vehicle utilized an integrated optic mast equipped with daylight and infrared cameras, allowing operators to acquire targets from covered positions without exposing the crew. For over a decade, these 18 specialized platforms served as the mobile umbrella for Dutch mechanized infantry, securing airspace against attack helicopters and low-flying jet aircraft. Tactical doctrine dictated that the Fennek SWP would use its silent paw philosophy, remaining hidden until an enemy aircraft entered its engagement zone. But while this doctrine proved effective during military exercises in the late 2000s, the rapid evolution of aerial warfare would soon render this design philosophy entirely obsolete. The collapse of the Fennek SWP doctrine became undeniably clear, as three critical vulnerabilities completely paralyzed the platform. First, its 4x4 chassis reached a severe mechanical ceiling. With a maximum operational limit of 12,000 kilograms, the vehicle lacks the physical space and payload power to install modern defense hardware. To survive current battlefields, an air defense unit requires an active electronically scanned array radar and high-powered counter-electronic warfare systems. Third-party defense analysts emphasize that adding such heavy equipment to this light chassis would cause severe structural fractures and mechanical failure. Second, the platform suffers from a fatal sensory blind spot. The Fennek SWP possesses no organic search radar, leaving it entirely reliant on external data links or manual sighting through its electro-optical sensors. In contemporary high-speed drone engagements, where loitering munitions attack at low altitudes, relying solely on visual optics leaves the crew functionally blind until impact. On paper, their only tactical salvation against low radar cross-section threats would be an integrated 360-degree active radar, which the vehicle simply cannot carry. Third, the economic calculus of its armament proved entirely unsustainable. The vehicle carries only 4 ready-to-fire FIM92 Stinger missiles, with a limited firing altitude of 3,800 meters. Spending over $150,000 United States dollars per Stinger to intercept a commercial drone costing $500 creates a rapid economic depletion. During intense engagements observed between 2022 and 2024, swarms of small unmanned systems quickly exhausted light missile inventories in minutes, leaving the firing platform completely defenseless. Recognizing these insurmountable engineering limitations, Dutch defense planners decided against wasting funds on a structural modification program, choosing instead to abandon the Fennek SWP entirely in favor of an all-new heavy platform. To replace the retiring fleet, the Ministry of Defense of the Netherlands has mapped out a comprehensive modern air defense architecture. Between 2024 and 2028, the Dutch military is transitioning its ground-based short-range air defense capabilities toward heavy-tracked platforms. Under recent procurement agreements, the armed forces will receive 22 Skyranger 30 systems mounted on the ACSV G5 tracked chassis, alongside 18 NOMADS mobile air defense systems. This transition marks a massive leap in capability. Moving from a 12,000 kilogram light 4x4 vehicle to the 26,000 kilogram ACSV G5 tracked platform allows for STANAG 4569 level for ballistic protection and superior cross-country mobility. The Skyranger 30 turret features a 30mm KCE revolving cannon utilizing a head airburst ammunition, capable of creating a dense cloud of tungsten subprojectiles to destroy low-cost, drones at a range of 3 kilometers for a fraction of the cost of a missile. For longer range engagements, the NOMADS platform incorporates 4 AIM-9X Sidewinder Block 2 or IRIS-T SLS missiles, expanding the engagement envelope up to 15 kilometers. As for the original 18 Fennek SWP vehicles, defense planners are stripping away their obsolete PMADS air defense turrets. The demilitarized chassis will likely be repurposed into standard reconnaissance variants or transferred to foreign partners for low-intensity rear area surveillance. Strategic defense analysts point out that, while the heavy ACSV G5 platform sacrifices the rapid strategic air transportability of the C-130 Hercules, the necessity for frontline survivability outweighs transport weight constraints. The retirement of the Fennek SWP signals a definitive turning point in Western military planning. Lightly armored 4x4 air defense platforms hiding in ambush can no longer survive in an era dominated by relentless drone surveillance and persistent electronic sensors. Do you believe heavy tracked vehicles armed with programmable cannon rounds are the ultimate answer to drone warfare? Or will new technologies soon make these platforms obsolete as well?